This is the Rallye Pro. I don't know officially what this thing's actually called. As we've talked about before with gear, waterproof stuff is awesome. The reason that we do not ride with waterproof gear all the time is it keeps the water in too. So you're going to find yourself getting cooked like a Christmas ham if you wear waterproof gear all the time. This is pretty lightweight. This is going to fold up to be really small, so super easy to tuck into a bag or into a roll. Whip this out, whip the liner out for the pants. And what's also nice about it is if you just needed to wear it by itself as like a light jacket while you're out on a ride. Again, I've owned a lot of motorcycle gear over the years, and many of that gear comes with some kind of waterproof jacket or windproof jacket accessory. So if I'm out on a ride and it's cool, I can just wear this as like a windbreaker type jacket. It is all polyamide, so it's not going to breathe. It should wear really, really well, meaning it should not wear out. Again, wonderful build quality, excellent stitching, terrific fabric, super, super durable. It looks nice. Waterproof lining. And like all things, you know, the Germans think about, it has a hood, a rain hood. So dual purpose. Neck is adjustable in size with Velcro. Again, they clearly use the really nice Velcro. Fantastic YKK zippers. Just a really nice look and feel. I mean, the taping that they did on the inside of the liner, the waterproofing, did a really nice job with this kit. Proof jacket, so there's not a whole lot to what it does, but it does have its own pockets. And they're waterproof, so typically when you see a zipper like this that has this coating on it, it implies that it's waterproof, but these are waterproof pockets, so if you needed to put papers, documents, a phone, something in there you did not want to get wet, you could. And I think this jacket is nice enough that on a rainy day, you could just wear this jacket on its own, whether you were on a bike or not, and have a super cool BMW jacket. Stretch material on the sides. Another waterproof pocket in the back. So this is the back of the jacket. And we have a full, super wide waterproof pocket here. We have some grippy material here to keep this from riding up or sliding up while you're riding the motorcycle. This grippy material, this gummy material, is going to help it stick to the pants that are below. Nice little details like this. If you want to know why someone is shelling out $899 US is what the jacket cost with this liner. Again, not cheap. You're in the territory of like Climb, for example, who makes fantastic gear. You've seen some of the Climb gear that TY Smooth owns and rides. Similar attention to detail, really well made, because he only buys the good stuff, because that's just how he rolls. So we're both bougie that way, but just fantastic. So I think this is going to get a lot of use even on days I'm not on the bike. I'm going to rock out my BMW Moto-Rallye Gear. For those of you who might be new to BMW motorcycles, Motorrad is German for motorcycle. BMW stands for Bayerische Motorenwerk. For the Germans out there, you can critique my terrible accent. And part of the Bavarian flag is what you find in the BMW logo. I think a lot of folks might think that it was an airplane propeller because they started out by making airplanes, but it's part of the Bavarian flag. So again, BMW, just like my thoughts on your motorcycles, top-notch job. Here we go with the piece de resistance, the Rallye Pro jacket. And my very first impression is that if weight is any indicator of quality, this is the highest quality jacket that's ever been made. This jacket is solid. This jacket is not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, I think lifting this jacket a few times a day could suffice as a home workout plan. Wow. But again, this is the jacket that's supposed to do it all. Full NP armor. So many motorcycle jackets that you will buy do not come with back armor. And it is extremely important to have back armor. As someone who has unfortunately been in a motorcycle accident on the road, you definitely want to have your spinal column protected. for all of the obvious reasons. Many of the jackets that I've purchased in the past either did not come with back armor because they were trying to save a few bucks, or they came with something that was not a whole lot better than just some foam. Like sad, pitiful effort. Because someone might get the impression that those tiny little pieces of foam would do anything, and they probably would be the equivalent of taping a couple of pieces of notebook paper to your back, and then you go down on the asphalt at 60 miles an hour, and they basically do nothing. That is not the case with this jacket. So one area where you can save money is that this jacket comes with all of the proper armor. Super heavy, but it's there. Goes full length down your back, so you get the whole, right, here's the length of that back protector. Already put in there. Again, high quality stuff. Same shoulder armor. You've got the elbow armor, right? So this jacket is ready to go. Like I said, other jackets I've had to do upgrades to. You know, you pay $300-400 for a jacket. You want to bump up the quality of the armor. So you probably are $150 or more. I don't know what this armor sells for by itself. Probably not cheap. But you have to figure that there is some money that you're investing in having the good armor in the gear when you're looking at $900 for a jacket. So that might be $150 or $200 you can take off the top right there for already putting top grade spec armor in the jacket. It has what looks to be leather trim around the neck. So they're thinking about wearability. So something that's comfortable, right? You're out a long day, you're hot, you're sweaty. A lot of us guys, you know, the beard starts to grow in after a couple of days because there's no one around to remind you to shave your face. And jackets like this that have neck coverage can start to rub and irritate your skin there. I've had that happen many times. And if this is just fabric, I don't know, it doesn't feel great on your skin, and the fabric fibers can kind of tend to catch those hairs on your face, and it just kind of, this whole area just gets a little aggravated over time. This, I don't see that doing that because of this wonderful, again, it looks like real leather, kind of piping trim that they've put on top of the neck of the jacket. Like super smart. Padded material with some venting mesh on the inside to help keep you cool. Again, same standard of quality. Whoever the seamstresses were that put this together were the high quality ones, no doubt. Really, really nice. Why do you want to wear a jacket with a high neck? You know, one of the big reasons is, of course, if it's rainy or if it's cool. Again, I would call this sort of like moderate to cooler weather gear. On a really, really, really hot day, I'm wearing something that's mostly armor and a little bit of mesh. This is going to probably be too heavy for that. We want our neck covered, so a couple of areas where I've gotten sunburned before out on long rides. Back of the neck, we're leaning over, the back of the neck gets exposed, the collar doesn't come up high enough, there's a little gap between the bottom of the helmet and the collar. You get burned, so even with this, I would suggest putting sunscreen on in that case, or you will have a very uncomfortable night's sleep because it will feel like somebody took, I don't know, like a piece of bamboo and whacked you in the back of the head of it. So you just get this strip of stinging, burning skin. Doesn't look great. And I've also gotten burned on tops of the wrists where there's a little gap in between the gloves and the jacket. That also made for a very bizarre sunburn. Plenty of pockets on the outside. Could not ask for more. Plenty of venting. Again, don't use the waterproof liner. Open the vents. Trying to make it multi-season. Trying to make it comfortable for you so you don't cook. Super high quality buttons. And this is really impressive. So I'll say this jacket wasn't cheap, but I feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of it. There's even piping. I mean, the level of detail here is crazy. They've put plastic piping inside the top of the pocket. One, I'm sure it helps with the waterproofness, but it prevents the top of the pocket from sagging. So there's a little springy bit in the top right in here to keep that pocket straight and nice and tight and help with the waterproof seal. Like, let's look here in the back of the jacket. So I've got a place back here where I could put like a camelback. So we go out on rides and we get thirsty. So we can put one of those back here. Close the top, but look, they've included little pass-through kind of grommeted rubberized holes that we can pass our Camelback tube through. So when we're out, ADV riding or wherever we might find ourselves, we can bring hydration with us, and they have features built right into the jacket to put a bladder back here and have a way to hydrate ourselves while we're riding. Also have these kind of suspender style straps to help keep this jacket on your body so it doesn't slip all over the place, or if you had to have additional weight, pass your arms through this. I don't know that it has any other purpose than that obvious one. For those of you who might have used these for a while and done other things with it, this may serve another purpose, but this is going to hold this jacket onto your body and it's not going to slip all over the place because they included these. Another alternative explanation for where these help. Again, this is a heavy jacket, so these are going to help hold the weight of the jacket. And if I did make the choice to zip the pants to the bottom, right, so here's where we have a matching zipper for the pants, and I have the weight of all of that gear. Here's the zipper on right here on the bottom of the pants. That's going to help hold all of the weight of the pants up. Wanted to get an investment piece. I feel like I got an investment piece. I feel like this jacket will probably outlive me. So this might be a hand-me-down. Right, internal pockets, just practical, not too little, not too much. We've got some additional capacity up here in the top. Some reflective material. Fantastic. And this is neat. I have not owned a jacket with this feature before. There is a place where I could put probably a phone. I don't know, maybe you could put your ID in there, whatever you might need to have a clear pocket for, but right on the sleeve, it has a pocket for putting documents, or, if you have a small phone, I guess you could put that in there if that was handy for you. But more than likely, this is for, identification and stuff that you might need to get at in a hurry. That's right on your sleeve, maybe even a little map. I have to say, once again, BMW, you make great bikes. I took a risk on your motorcycle gear, and I really don't think I'm going to be disappointed. So if you want to make those investment pieces and you're really serious about getting off-road and riding in a wide variety of weather, a wide variety of locations, durability is important. This is probably, this in the climb gear that Ty owns has got to be up at near or at the top of your list. So thank you so much for your support. Again, thank you for helping us pass the 50 subscriber mark. We really appreciate all of the things that you do to support us. If you have any ideas for additional product reviews, and we have a whole bunch coming, we got gear all over the place, certainly let us know if you have any requests, and we would be happy to foolishly whip out our credit card and go pick it up and then tell you what we think until we become sponsored, and then we have to like everything that we get. Again, this video was not sponsored, so my $1,500 and my real impressions of being impressed with this BMW Rallye Pro Gear. So thank you again for your time. We know you have a lot of choices where you spend time on the internet, and we thank you for giving us a few minutes of your time today. And we look forward to seeing you on the next Moto-Mecca Monday.